welcome to SAXU Update. After years of speculation, anticipation, and hope, BTS have finally confirmed what millions of fans around the world have been waiting for. The global K-pop phenomenon officially announced their comeback date as March 20th, 2026, marking the beginning of a powerful new chapter in their journey as a group. The announcement immediately sparked massive excitement across the ARMY community. Within minutes, BTS-related hashtags surged to the top of global social media trends, proving that even during a quieter period of group activity, the group's influence has never faded. For many fans, this is not just a comeback, it is the return of an era. This comeback is widely seen as a defining moment following the members' individual paths and artistic explorations. Over the past few years, each member has developed their own musical identity, emotional depth, and creative voice. Now, BTS reunites with a richer perspective, raising expectations for a sound and message that reflect growth, maturity, and unity. Beyond new music, BTS also confirmed plans for an upcoming world tour, signaling their long-awaited return to global stages. While specific cities and dates have yet to be revealed, the announcement alone has already set fans worldwide on high alert. Industry insiders suggest this tour could become one of the biggest in BTS's history and potentially one of the most impactful tours in K-pop overall. According to sources close to the industry, BTS's upcoming album has been crafted with exceptional care and intention. Rather than focusing solely on chart performance, the project is rumored to center on emotional storytelling capturing themes of time, separation, personal growth, and the enduring power of togetherness. This approach makes the 2026 comeback feel both deeply personal and undeniably monumental. From a strategic standpoint, the March 20th release date is seen as highly calculated. In an increasingly competitive global music landscape, BTS's return is expected to command worldwide attention once again. Many analysts believe their comeback could reshape industry trends and set new standards, not only musically but culturally. More than just a musical release, this comeback carries strong symbolic meaning. BTS have long been known for weaving social reflection, emotional honesty, and generational voices into their work. As a result, fans and observers alike are asking the same question: what message will BTS deliver in this new era? As March 20th, 2026 approaches, curiosity continues to grow. Visual concepts, track lists, and potential collaborations remain under wraps, fueling endless theories and discussions among fans. Yet one thing is already clear: BTS's return will not be an ordinary event. The world is watching. ARMY is ready. And on March 20th, 2026, BTS are set to reclaim the global stage not just as idols, but as an unstoppable cultural force. As anticipation builds, industry watchers are also paying close attention to how BTS's comeback may influence the broader global music ecosystem. Historically, every major BTS return has triggered a ripple effect, reviving physical album sales, boosting streaming numbers across platforms, and drawing renewed attention to K-pop as a global movement rather than a niche genre. The 2026 comeback is expected to be no different, with some predicting an even larger impact given the length of the group's absence. The members themselves have remained largely discreet, offering only subtle hints through interviews and carefully chosen words. This silence has only intensified curiosity, leading fans to analyze every detail from past lyrics and visuals to recent appearances for possible clues about the upcoming concept. Many believe the new era may blend BTS's signature introspection with a more expansive, globally influenced sound shaped by their individual experiences. Another major point of discussion centers on how the group's evolving artistry will translate to the stage. BTS concerts have long been praised for their emotional storytelling, powerful performances, and deep fan connection. With years of personal growth behind them, expectations are high that the upcoming world tour will deliver not just spectacle, but moments of reflection, healing, and reunion both for the artists and their audience. Experts also note that the timing of the world tour could redefine post-pandemic live entertainment benchmarks. Demand is expected to be overwhelming, with ticket sales likely to break previous records. Cities rumored to be included in the tour are already seeing heightened interest from fans preparing travel plans well in advance, underscoring the global scale of BTS's influence. Beyond numbers and records, however, the emotional weight of this comeback cannot be ignored. For many RMYs, BTS's music has accompanied pivotal life moments' growth, hardship, comfort, and hope. The group's return represents more than new songs. It symbolizes continuity, resilience, and the reassurance that certain connections endure despite time and distance. As the countdown continues, one sentiment grows stronger with each passing day. This is not merely a comeback, but a reunion shaped by time, patience, and shared history. BTS are returning not to repeat the past, but to redefine their future together with the fans who have waited alongside them. March 20th, 2026 now stands as more than a date on the calendar. It marks a moment when anticipation meets reality, when silence gives way to sound, and when BTS once again step forward ready to write the next chapter of a story that continues to resonate across generations and borders. As preparations move quietly behind the scenes, speculation has also turned toward the creative direction BTS may choose to explore visually. Each era in the group's history has been marked by distinct imagery and symbolism, often reflecting deeper emotional and philosophical themes. Fans now anticipate visuals that mirror the maturity of the group, less about spectacle alone, and more about meaning, storytelling, and identity shaped by time. Industry analysts suggest that the upcoming album could act as a bridge between BTS's past legacy and their future ambitions. Rather than abandoning the sounds that define them, the group is expected to reinterpret their musical roots through a more nuanced and refined lens. This balance between familiarity and evolution is seen as one of BTS's greatest strengths and a key reason their influence has endured across generations. Attention is also being drawn to how this comeback may impact newer artists within the industry. BTS's return often resets expectations, influencing release schedules, promotional strategies, and even musical trends. Labels and artists alike are expected to adjust their plans around March 2026, acknowledging the gravitational pull that BTS continues to exert on the global music calendar. At the same time, the reunion holds personal significance for the members themselves. After years of individual journeys, the act of creating and performing together again carries emotional weight. Observers believe this shared experience will translate into music that feels grounded, sincere, and deeply connected, qualities that have always defined BTS at their core. Global media outlets are already preparing extensive coverage, recognizing that the comeback extends beyond entertainment news. BTS's return is increasingly framed as a cultural moment, one that reflects themes of perseverance, unity, and the power of collective belief. In many ways, it mirrors the journey of their audience, who have grown, changed, and endured alongside them. As the weeks pass, the sense of inevitability grows stronger. Teasers, once released, are expected to dominate conversations, while every update will be dissected with intense attention. Yet despite the noise, the essence of the moment remains simple: 7 artists, reunited, ready to speak once more through music. When March 20th, 2026 finally arrives, it will not signal an ending, but a continuation of trust between BTS and ARMY, of stories still waiting to be told, and of a connection that has proven capable of transcending time, distance, and silence. The next chapter is approaching, and the world is listening. As the final weeks before the comeback draw closer, anticipation has shifted from speculation to collective readiness. Fans around the world are marking calendars, revisiting past albums, and reflecting on the journey that brought BTS to this moment. The atmosphere is no longer defined by uncertainty, but by quiet confidence and understanding that something meaningful is about to unfold. What sets this comeback apart is not only its scale, but its timing. In an era shaped by rapid change and constant noise, BTS's return feels deliberate and grounded. It suggests a group returning not to chase trends, but to offer perspective using music as a language of connection, reflection, and shared emotion. This intention aligns with the values that have long distinguished BTS from their peers. Industry observers emphasize that the true impact of the comeback will not be measured solely by chart rankings or ticket sales. While records may indeed be broken, the deeper significance lies in resonance, the ability of BTS's music to speak across cultures, generations, and personal experiences. That enduring resonance is what continues to define their legacy. As March 20th, 2026 approaches, the narrative surrounding BTS becomes increasingly clear. This is not a comeback driven by nostalgia, nor a simple return to familiar ground. It is a reemergence shaped by growth, patience, and an unbroken bond between artists and audience. The years apart have not weakened that bond. They have refined it. In the end, BTS's return stands as a reminder of why their presence has mattered for so long. It is about continuity in a world of change, unity in moments of distance, and the power of music to bring people together. When the first notes of the new era finally sound, they will carry not only anticipation but shared history. Conclusion: March 20th, 2026 will mark more than the release of new music. It will symbolize a reunion, a renewal, and the beginning of a new chapter in a story that continues to evolve. BTS are not simply returning to the stage. They are stepping forward with intention, ready to redefine what comes next. And as always, the world will be listening.